Right. I think we have arrived. Long time no play here. I gotta go out and check to see what's going on in my farms. Oh, I've got some eggs gathering up there. Let me go check the animals first, I guess. I need to get... Oh, jeez. I forgot. Okay, what's going on here? I got wool coming up too. I forgot, I gotta pick up this stuff and I forgot to put those things in the game. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. Oh boy. Well, I guess I won't worry about it today. Let me go check the fields. Ready to harvest soybeans. Ready to... No, it's growing. Corn is growing. That's my last field. So the soybeans are ready. Grass needs to be picked up. Let me finish that. Oh, this guy's always getting stuck here. I don't know why. Alright, let me check something here. I got a problem. What is going on with this? I gotta check the screen. No, it should be... No, it's okay. It's okay. Alright. It's running. Never mind. Get this thing going here. So the stream's running. That doesn't mean that YouTube has put out any notifications. Needs to be lax on that. Let me look at this and see if I'm going the right direction here. Yeah, it looks like I am. Harry Jackson's in the house. Hey, Harry, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that. I gotta find a combine. Oh, what was I doing here? Picking taters. Looks like the taters are done. Take them to the farm. So, how's life treating you in your world, Harry? Good. Glad that everything's good. This beautiful Sunday afternoon. Well, it's afternoon where I'm at. It's just barely noon. I just had my lunch. There's my combine. Boy, he needs a wash. Now, potatoes are not set to go in this silo system, so I put my own silo system in for potatoes and sugar beets and sugar cane and stuff like that. And it's down here by the pig pens. So I'll run down here and drop these potatoes off. Now I've got some sugar beets to do. I'll have to find my sugar beet harvester and find out. Well, I think I leased everything on the earth fruit, and I think I've already leased a header for the sugar beets. But let me find that combine and we'll figure that out. All right, let's find that harvester. We'll get that guy in a minute. Let's see here. Man, this equipment's really getting dirty. I don't think I put in a power washer in this farm. I'm gonna have to do that. And I keep getting tied up in these trees too. I may have to take some of these trees out. He came awful close to that one. Tell you what, the next time he gets stuck on a tree, I'm gonna mark it and then take it out. There it is. Now I gotta figure out which header I've got. Oh, okay, I've got the potato header on that, I think. So let's lower that. Actually, just drop it. Get that other header. Miss Nelson, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well on this Sunday morning or afternoon or evening, whichever. It's afternoon for me, but just barely. All right, let's take this beast out and do some sugar beets before I lose my daylight. Looks like it's only about 6:30 in the evening, though. Game time. I always get confused between real life and game time. Isn't that weird? Strange and wonderful. I like that waterfall, but it looks a little bit weird. How's Miss Nelson doing today? Any big plans for your Sunday? Well, this is no Speedy Gonzales, is it? Oh, well, there you go. Thank you. I appreciate it. Glad you're having fun watching. Yeah, this thing almost harvests faster than it drives. Isn't that weird? All right, I got to get that other combine, so let's get going with him. I've got some soybeans ready to go. Now, if I'm lucky, the roads are wide enough that I can get there. Waiting to see if I ever pick up somebody watching on Mixer. I'm live streaming on both YouTube and Mixer. I don't do Facebook anymore. There's Bill, but he's not here. So everybody just ignore Bill. He's not here. But you can, I guess you can stream on almost everything nowadays. Everybody's trying to get in the game. You can stream on Facebook. You can stream on Discord, I guess. But I don't do Facebook anymore. It's just, I don't know, the social media, or anti-social media as I call it. It's just filled with a lot of toxic people. And I try to stay away from that. It's healthier for me. I stress out too much. Is it really? What's going on over there? Big controversies or just nasty viewers? Okay, this is field 16. I don't know. It's only soybeans, so I don't have to worry about windrow. But do I have? Yeah, I don't have a harvest 16 anyway. So I'll tell you what though, I think I'm gonna make one because eventually I'm going to if I put something on there that's got windrow. So let's generate a course. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me actually get on the field and generate a course. Field 16. Current position. Let's do one of those, and we're going to go counterclockwise, I guess. And generate the field. Save it. Need to make some folders for this course play routes. 16 Harvesto. Alright, ready to go. A huge Fortnite thingy. Oh, people in their Fortnite. I've never played it. As a matter of fact, I didn't know it was a first-person shooter. I didn't even know what kind of game it was. And I've never played Roblox either. I guess that's a big deal with the kids now. And Scorpion's playing it now, so I guess he's just a big kid. What's Squirrel doing? Is he playing Fortnite? Or does he do, what does he do anymore? I haven't watched Squirrel since Euro Trucking came out. Skip's in the house. Hello, Skip. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Good to have you here. I'm finishing off a cup of tea before I get into my Mountain Dew. I already had lunch, so I decided not to have a beverage with lunch so that I could have my Mountain Dew while I'm live streaming. It's the only time I get to drink it now. Yeah, I was surprised. I was talking to Scorpion. He hasn't farmed in like 2 weeks because he got into playing Roblox with his kids, which is good. He's doing stuff with the family. That's good. I have no problem with that. I don't have a problem whether he plays farming either, though. So, anyway, he told me he's been playing Roblox. I asked him a farming question the other day, and I haven't farmed for weeks. I've been Robloxing. Like I said, I didn't even know what that was. I had to ask one of the kids. I asked Gadeline what Roblox was because she plays it all the time. So she explained it to me. I didn't know. I guess it's a bunch of things. Just have no idea. I'm doing great. Skip, doing great. Hope you are too. I think there's only one tree this guy gets hooked up on. I'm going to have to figure out which one it is. Let's see. We need to do what? I need to work field, whatever that field is. Let's see. I think that I can just This John Deere is not my favorite tractor. It's just it just looks like it's gonna fall over when you turn corners and stuff. I don't know. Maybe that's how they drive. Let's see if this field needs anything. No, I think it's all been limed and plowed and all that kind of stuff. I think it's fine. So all we need to do is work it. Skip, what happened to your knee? All right, let's see here. Peanuts, rice, potatoes, sugar beets, grass, poplar, sugar cane, oats, cotton, rye, hops, onions, carrots, tobacco, sorghum, millet, poppies, clover, wheat. Back to wheat again. Let's do some canola. I don't think I have canola at all. Let's do canola. Well, hey, it seeds pretty fast. It's seeding at 23 miles an hour. Maybe it's a better tractor than I thought. Fell off his truck. That's not good. I got to remember that my corn header's way out here in the boonies here, because I'm going to need it. I planted some corn recently. Yeah, I've had trouble falling out of a truck before. There's Ginger. Hi, Alan. I got Mixer to work. I've been waiting for you to come on to see how it works for you. It took me a while, but I finally got it back. How you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you forever. Forever. Andy's going to be happy. Andy's been asking for you quite a little bit. Well, so is everybody. Glad to see you back. I thought you might be mad at me. I told Andy, I said, yeah, I think Alan got mad at me because I haven't seen him for a long time. But it's my fault. I haven't been streaming either, so I'm in a much better mood than I was. I was getting burned out, I think, and it was showing more in my streams than it was in my videos. And I took a little break. I feel better now. I think you're my only mixer guy, Alan. I'm hoping to get more, but we'll see. Where's my farmhouse? Over by the chickens. Why would they always put a chicken farm close to your house? Chickens make so much noise. All right, here we go. We're gonna sleep the night away. Okay, so I have a question, Alan. I've been told, or I haven't been told actually. I've watched other people trying to figure out how I could get Mixer back. And it'd been so long since I live streamed on Mixer that Microsoft wouldn't let me live stream until I reapplied for a new key. And that took me 24 or 48 hours, I can't remember. And I thought that was kind of crappy because I'd already been live streaming. I already got followers over there. But they acted like I was brand new and made me do it all over again. But I finally got on. But I have seen people talking about it, and a lot of people are saying that Mixer has a better live stream picture than Twitch and YouTube. And I don't know if I have any way of testing that. How's the stream look to you? Maybe it looks better because Ninja's moved over to Mixer. Did I not just sleep the night? What happened? No, I didn't. What happened? Well, that's weird. It's I didn't even sleep till midnight. Well, let's make it morning because I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Imagine that, huh? It is, Alan. It's Rissyville, but it's version 2. It's the newest version. And I played the old version. But this one, let me show you. This one, they have added the global company placeables here. And so I had to go and put this scripting program in. And then once you do that, then you can start downloading the production mods. And so with this one, these two production mods are actually global company mods, but the rest of them are all Rishi, and there's a ton of them. Apple Orchard, Barrel Mill, Box Mill, garbage. Why does cabbage look like garbage? Cauliflower. I mean, look at all the production that's in this map, and it's all that global company scripting. There's even a beer, Samuel Adams beer. There's a steel mill. There's all kinds of production on this. This is version 2, as I said. It's also set up for seasons, and I had to start everything completely over on this. But I was very interested in the production. Like, the only production I have put in so far is this seed maker. I did put that in. Looks like I'm out of herbicide here. So I need to get some herbicide in there, but that's a story for another day. Well, maybe I can do that a little bit later. I need to get this stuff going here, though. Let's get this sugar beets picked up. Are you kidding? In a wheelchair? Okay, well, is it a motorized wheelchair, or do you have a dirty blonde to push you around? I think I know which one I'd prefer. My wife wouldn't be too happy, but she'd probably fire him and push me around, or she'd probably tell me to get off my lazy ass and walk. Man, that thing sure loads fast, doesn't it? Well, that's good, Ginger. I'm glad. I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. Well, if you know anybody else on Xbox that's messing around with Mixer, share one of my live streams with them. I can get somebody built up over there. I think I've only got 40 followers on Mixer. Old Man 102 done that map. Which map are you talking about? This one? I don't know who the author is. I didn't pay attention. I thought it was somebody named Reese or Ricky. I'm just kidding. but I don't know. I usually don't pay attention to who makes the maps. Unless it's an Alien Jim one, I got to be careful with his, because he comes on my stream all the time. But usually only if I'm playing his maps. Not motorized? Oh, I tell you what, if I ever have to get in one of them walkers or riders or whatever they call those things, those scooters, I'm going to have a diesel engine in mine, man. I want that thing to fly. I'll be out on the sidewalks knocking people off the sidewalks with it. You can do stuff like that when you get old and you're in one of them things. I guess. I don't know. I always wanted to be old with a cane so that I could poke people when they go by. I'd be sitting on a park bench or something with a cane and just poke people when they walk by. If they say anything to me, I say, hey, it's just my way of saying hi. Howdy. How you doing? You had your poke today? Yeah, it's got to fly and smoke. It's got to smoke. You got to see that diesel smoke. Like, what's wrong with this truck? It's not, the smoke isn't black enough. It looks like it's running on steam. It looks like, wow, is that thing full already? Oh, I read about him. Did the engine survive the crash? Yeah, I heard about him having cancer. That's terrible. I tell you, the two worst things are cancer and Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's is a terrible thing for the family. I know it's a terrible thing for the person that gets it, but it's really bad for the family too. Not that cancer isn't. I'm not saying that, but people have a hard time with relatives that get Alzheimer's and they can't remember their own family. And people get upset with that, like they're doing it on purpose. I've seen people that would not go and visit their parents if they had one of their parents, if they had Alzheimer's, because they were mad because they didn't recognize them sometimes. Are you kidding? That's terrible. I know it's hard. I really do. Old man's on Facebook. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't do Facebook anymore. And the problem is, I don't even think I can go look at a Facebook page without, because every time I go to a Facebook page, it says you need to sign up. Well, no, I don't want to. I just wanted to check somebody out. I don't know how it works. It's social network that isn't social. It's antisocial. Well, we're getting a ton of sugar beets off that one little field. I wonder how the soybean guy is doing, though. Not very good, because my truck is in the way. That guy's been sitting there waiting patiently for me to move. That's terrible. Do I have any other? Okay, the only thing I got for 16 is harvest lime and seed. But it's not a big field, so I don't know if I need a courseplay route to pick up the fruit. I'm still small potatoes on this farm. I can pick up the fruit myself, I guess. Okay, I've got another grass field. Let me get this guy that is Enterprise that isn't Enterprise. Yeah, I hate to hear anybody having cancer or Alzheimer's or any other disease. This makes me sad. There's a guy that plays Elite Dangerous with us, and he's got cancer, and they had an event for him that everybody went on a trip, an exploration trip, and it was fun. And I got to fly with him several times. He's still doing okay, I guess, but he's struggling. This is a year later, no, a year and a half later, but he's struggling with medical bills now. Poor guy, and he's got a little girl. Okay, this is grass. I called it farm grass because it's on the farm. So, let's see what happens here. I need to redo this one, I think. Yeah, I need to redo this one because this one gets stuck on this fence here. But I don't want to redo it right now. Uh-oh. Stop it. I'm just going to mow it right now. Put your bike engine on that. That'd be cool. This thing's fun to drive. I'd like to have one of these in real life. I can mow my lawn in about 2 minutes. I've got a riding lawnmower, but it's not this big. Yeah, I got the bug again. I didn't think I'd ever play Minecraft again, ever. Because I played so much of it, I got bored. And I had a couple of my own servers that I played on. And I had those fully modded versions. That's what I played mostly. But I started looking at Minecraft because somebody told me they had made some improvements to it. So I really? Like what? And so I went to look, and it's got all kinds of new stuff in it. So I decided to give it a try again. And I got addicted again. Now I'm in trouble. It's like all I need is another game to play. Matter of fact, I was playing Minecraft when I decided I better do a live stream. I was going to do a live stream on Friday, but real life got in the way. Isn't that amazing? I had my nephew showed up. He's in between jobs, and he does a lot of stuff. He's very talented. He's a very talented artist, but his dad was a contractor, and he grew up working with his dad and stuff, and so he's very good at contracting things. So since he was kind of in between jobs, I told him I had some jobs that I needed to finish up, and I'd pay him to come help me. So he showed up on Friday, and we had a lot of stuff to do. I had to winterize my RV. I had 2 toilets that need to be replumbed. My hot tub, the circulation pump went out on it. And the problem is that I paid a lot of money for this hot tub, and the very next year the new model came with a bigger circulation pump. The one I happened to buy had a little tiny one that cost more than a big pump. and it's a little tiny one, but it's supposed to be special technology. And it's very expensive, and I've had to put 4 of them in this hot tub in 5 years because they keep burning up, these circulation pumps, because they're not big enough. Where's my trucks? Anyway, so I bought the bigger pump, but there's no room. It doesn't go where it's supposed to go. So I had to completely replumb it. And so he helped me with that. I had just a ton of stuff to do. I had some electrical work needed to be done. I bought some new light fixtures for the house that my wife wanted. They all match. They're all I don't know what to call them. They're very pretty. But she wanted all the light fixtures changed, and so we did that. Andy's in the house. Hey, Andy. Alan's here. So anyway, consequently, real life got in the way, and it took me all weekend to get all that stuff done. The hardest part was replumbing that hot tub. That was fun, because we had to do all kinds of piping and bending and junctions, and oh, Jesus, what a mess. But we finally got it done. But consequently, I was going to live stream on Friday. That didn't happen. I was going to live stream yesterday. Again, that didn't happen. So I thought I'd better get in here. Oh, consoles didn't have seasons? I didn't know that. I haven't played on Xbox in a long time. I have Farm Sim on the consoles, but I haven't played them. Excuse me. Oh, I had one sip of tea left and it got cold on me. Oh. The funny thing is I like iced tea. I don't like cold tea. I don't like cold hot tea, but I like iced tea. Isn't that weird? But I don't usually use English breakfast for iced tea. Nothing wrong with it, I guess. I just like my English breakfast hot. All right, let's see. Let me grab that grain truck because combine's full. Okay, guys, you've seen me use these grain trucks before, right? And these dump from the bottom. They have those, I don't know what the hell you'd call those chutes, grain chutes on the bottom. I guess that's a good enough word as any. But every time that I find one of these grain trailers, when you put them together, if you look up in the left-hand corner, you'll see the tractor icon and the 2 trailers, and you can switch between. Right now I'm on the combine or the truck. Now I'm on the first trailer. Now I'm on the second trailer. Every time I have one of these trailers that are in tandem like this, they don't work on Courseplay because Courseplay doesn't recognize the 2 trailers. It only recognizes one of them. This one, you can't unhook the trailers. When you put the mod in, you get what you see. 2 trailers with a dolly in between them, and you cannot unhook them. It's all one piece, and it works with Courseplay. So if there's grain in both of these trailers, Courseplay will take it to your farm and empty each one. So this is the only grain truck that I've used, if I'm using Courseplay, that I could find that actually worked. Alrighty then, let me go get my grass quicker picker upper and finish that other field. I'm just going to turn course play off. I want to keep this course in here because I'm just going to pick up that grass manually. Can you imagine me doing manual farming? That's weird. All right, so I'm tired of looking at that grass. I'm going to pick up that grass at the sheep farm here. I wonder if it'll pick the grass out of the trough. No, it doesn't. Well, that's good. You don't get a lot of grass off of this field, but you don't. It's not bad. It's enough. I don't really need grass all that much anymore. I guess it does get quite a bit, though. The trailer wasn't full by any means. I love this tractor. Now this tractor, look, it's got proper black smoke coming out of it. Man, I'm down to 294,000. I gotta sell some crop. All right, what sells at the port? Let's see. What sells at the port? Johnny's Port Grain. I think that's the only port. No, there's Pete's Port sales. What do you sell at Pete's? Potatoes. What else? Are you kidding? Pete only takes potatoes? No, he takes he takes marijuana. Pete's does that, Pete. And he also takes cherries, I guess. Is that cherries? Or tomatoes? I think that's cherries. Oh, he takes a bunch of stuff. He takes carrots and onions and mostly vegetables, looks like. I can't remember what that is right there. I can't remember. Okay, well, Pete takes some stuff. What does Johnny's Port Grain takes? Rye, is that rye? And it takes... What the hell is that? Looks like an artichoke. Whatever that is. Pothead Pete. Ah! Joe Dokes is in the house. Oh, thanks, Joe. I appreciate it because I like those trailers. I really do. Stefan's in the house. How you doing, buddy? Gotta have seen you forever. Bubba's here, too. Wow. I haven't seen you guys forever. So, what else does Johnny's sell? Because I get excited about Johnny's. Okay, he takes a bunch of stuff. What's that? Coffee? All right, Johnny, what else do you take? Okay, he takes the grains. All right, he takes the grains. That's good to know. Okay, the reason why I'm saying that is this. I just love this. This map, you've got the 2 trains, right? You've also got this barge. I call it Large Marge the Barge. And Large Marge comes to your farm. Where in the hell am I? I'm at field number 12. Which is where? Where's field number 12? Oh, I'm way up. Okay. All right, let's take the barge. I'm going to take the barge to the farm. Which port am I at here, though? Trucking, what? Lucy's tacking. Pete's Port. Okay. I don't know if this is Pete's Port or not. Right here. But it's good to know where it's at. It's up on this side. A canoe? You need a canoe? Brandon's in the house. Hey, Brandon. I'm doing good. Hope you are as well. Hope everybody's doing good on this Sunday. So, this is pretty fast for a barge, I think. I know it looks slow, but for a barge, this is cooking. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Doing a little live streaming here. As I said, I meant to live stream on Friday and then again on Saturday, and real life stuff just got in the way. As it does sometimes. Raining and thundering? What do you care? You're in a wheelchair. You're not going to go out in the storm, are you? Is it a metal wheelchair? You'll be pumping your arms like crazy to get out from underneath the lightning. Chance is here. He wants to know what kind of console. I'm on PC. I do have the game for consoles, but I don't live stream from the consoles much. Actually, I never have. I record from the consoles. I recorded a series of Red Dead Redemption on the Sony PlayStation, the Pro, but I've never live streamed from one of the consoles. There goes Bill again. He's unsubbing to me 2 or 3 times a stream. Is it really already, Alan? Good, because I'm thirsty. There's the cow place. I call it Cow Patty. There's Cow Patty. Patty runs the butcher shop, so I call it Cow Patty. And if you guys didn't grow up on a farm in the States, the big piles of poop, they dry out. We call them cow patties. Now, if you notice, every time I get to a storage place, there's a pipe that comes out to the barge. So you can transport a lot of stuff on the barge that maybe the trains don't reach. What happens to a mod that unsubs? I don't know. He's never actually done it. I've actually banned him once, Bill, by accident. When I first started streaming, I didn't have any moderators, and I was trying to do it by myself, and somebody came in and needed to be banned, right? Or kicked, not banned, whatever the term is. And I pointed my mouse at the guy, and when I clicked, Bill says something, and so the chat moved one, and I actually clicked on Bill and banned him from the channel. That was good. That was fun. Well, thank you, Chance. Appreciate it. By accident, coughed off. No, seriously, I didn't know what I was doing back then. It was okay. I'm gonna stop right about here on this hold because I think there's three holds on this ship, and I don't know which one I'm on right now, but I don't think it's the front hold. Let's see. If I hit R, oh look, I've got wheat. What else have I got? I've got oats, canola, no. Potatoes, sugar beets. Wait a minute. I didn't think this thing took potatoes and sugar beets. I might be mistaken. I didn't know that. Weird. I got tons of grass in there I could sell. And straw, fertilizer, lime, gravel, silt. There's a silt maker I found. I don't know how it works. That was no accident. Thanks, Skip. Oh, jeez. Chance is already subscribed. Cool. Appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. You never know with YouTube nowadays because YouTube unsubscribes. Well, at least me. It's done it to me. YouTube has unsubscribed me to people that I watch on a regular basis. And, I'll go and say, well, I wonder why I haven't seen any videos from such and such. And then I find out that YouTube has unsubscribed me from them because I didn't do it. It's weird. All right, where am I at? I've been through this thing a dozen times. Pig food, lime, gravel, rice, silt, millet, coal, compost, peanuts, poppies, salt. Wonder where I get salt. All right, let's sell some hemp. Yeah, no problem. I appreciate it, Skip. I can't get enough trouble. Trouble with Bill's not really trouble, though. He's a good egg. I don't care what the rest of you say. All right, let's flip to another hold. And see. I think there's one about middle here. I think we're on the one in the middle, and then there's one closer to the cab. I guess they wouldn't call it a cab. They call it a cabin, wouldn't they? Oh, Ginger, thank you. It makes compost. Okay. I wasn't sure what you'd use the silt for. All right, let's get this other hold. And see what else we got that we can trade. Let's do some, I don't have any barley. Sell oats. I don't need oats. Oh, shoot. Hang on. Never mind. I was going to save the oats for making seeds, but that's okay. Well, anyway, I got stuff in my barge. Now let's go see what I can sell and where I can sell it. The hemp. Where's the hemp at? I'm looking for prices now, so. Okay. I'm going to be at the port, so we got Johnny's port is 477. Where was the other one? There was another one. Pete. Where's Pete at? Down below. Pete? Oh my God. I'm on the wrong pew. Pete's given a good price for marijuana. Johnny doesn't take marijuana, so I'm going to Pete's. All right, we're heading to Pete's. He's a bad egg when he wakes. I was going to say he's a bad egg when he gets cracked, and he's all cracked now. Chance says he was playing Farm Sim on Xbox One. Yeah, I've got the Xbox One version. The only time I play the Xbox is when I'm on vacation. When I travel, it's too hard to take my PCs because I've got monster PCs, and the laptop I have is kind of it's not a gaming laptop, so it's not really fun to game on. The Xbox and the Sony PlayStation are very easily transported because I have cases for both of them. So when I travel, I take my Xbox, my Sony PlayStation, and that's when I play on those when I'm traveling. So let's see. Hang on, let's see if Johnny will take my grain. Where am I at? Am I where I'm supposed to be? Huh. There we go. He'll take the oats. Alright, I'm selling the oats. And then we'll move around and go do the hemp, I guess. Oh, cool. Thanks, Bubba. I appreciate that. Is it Simus? How are you? Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, we're going to run around and sell the hemp now if I can find Pete the hippie's place. Oh, you mean by the keyboard? Chance, believe it or not, I play PC with an Xbox One controller. So I'm playing on PC right now, and I'm using an Xbox One controller. I've got a wheel set up, but I took it off when I stopped playing FS17 and didn't put it on to FS19. I just picked up my Xbox One controller, and I use it. And yeah, again, believe it or not, I can do quite a bit of it with just the controller. I don't have to do much with the keyboard. I hit the escape key once in a while, but that's about it. Okay, now what is this? Which one is this? I think this is not a sell point, but I'm not sure. I don't think this is it. I think it's way up north that I'm looking for. Okay, Bubba, you're telling me at the top. Are you talking about up here? And click? Oh, thank you. I did not know that. You know how long I played these stupid games and I did not know that? Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. See? You learn something new every day. What the hell is that over there? Boardwalk? Is that all that is? Is a wooden sidewalk or something? Or is that a road? Oh, that might be a road made out of wood. Interesting. It's like a giant long bridge with no support. I did know that, Bubba. I did know that. I'm just lazy. Yeah, because I've done that quite a bit. Let's see, where's Pete the hippie? I've lost Pete. There's Johnny. I thought Pete was down on the bottom. Guess not. Or did I move it all up? I moved him up. Never mind. There. Yeah, I did know that. I'm just lazy and didn't do it. Let's see. Oh, it's right in front of me. Okay. I'm here, guys. I have arrived. Guys and gals. Get the right camera angle here. All right, now where is the actual sell point? Right where those buoys are, I guess, huh? All right, let's see what we can do. I got to be on that front thing, though, don't I? Where's the hemp? I can't find it. I must be on the wrong hold, maybe. All right, where's my hemp? Oh, there we go. There we go. What do you mean, Alan? On Jorans, what do you mean? Okay, there we go. We're selling the hemp. Making a little bit of money. Any word on Jordan's map? Who did I talk to? I talked to... Oh, God, no. The author's just... The name just slipped my mind. Oh, my God. That's terrible. I can't remember the author's name. I talked to him, but it's been a while about it. And I've got... Everybody is asking because they've watched my videos and they say they can't find the map anymore because all the web pages are gone, which they are. Yeah, I talked to him, Alan. I talked to him, but it's been a while. It's been months. And he did say he was working on it, but I haven't heard from him since. Bill. Bill's heavily medicated, I think. Anyway, everybody's been asking. I've had several people send me a comment and say, oh my God, I love that map, but I can't find it. The web pages don't exist anymore. Now, you got to remember, excuse me, the main web page was owned by the family. And I guess it's no longer being cared for, and it's gone. I still have the map and all the stuff that came with it, and it's on my OneDrive. So if you're a patron, you can get it. If you're not a patron, I don't mind giving it out because it's really not my mod. The patrons support me and they get access to all the mods that I use. And I can tell you that almost every mod I have has been modded in some respect by me. So it may not be my mod. I may have got it from a mod page, but I always remod it to do something that I want it to do. And so I keep a OneDrive page for the patrons that can get the mods if they want them. I've got it all up there. If anybody wants it, Maverick, there you go. He just got married? Well, no wonder he's not working on his map. He's a busy man. I can't find the rest of my hemp. What? Where did it go? Normally, you can flip between here and it will tell you when it hits a trigger. I can't seem to find it. What Bubba said, 46. Yep, he still has cheap. That's funny. Well, anyway, if we get back to Joran's farm, if anybody wants it, I still have it. I've got it on my OneDrive, and I've got all the equipment and stuff that was on it. I think I do. I'm pretty sure I do. But if anybody wants it, I have a special link to my OneDrive that is not the link that the patrons get. That only thing on that link is Joran's farm, and I can give it. I'll give it to anybody that wants it because it's not mine. And if you can't get it and you want to play it, who am I to say you can't? I don't think Maverick would care. Oh, I can't find the rest of my hemp. There it is. Whoa. Whoa. It's in the middle one. This is the special gold hemp. You do, Andy. You do. I just couldn't remember which one I put it in. When I changed it to the middle one and then drove over it, the trigger appeared. Okay, Alan. Stop smoking it. Yeah, no kidding. Alan says it's soup de jour time, so out comes a Mountain Dew. Ice cold. I have a little, I've told, most of you know, I have a little refrigerator that sits next to me. And I actually turn the temperature down slightly from a normal refrigerator so things get just a little bit colder, but they don't freeze. All right, here we go. Oh man, that is cold and refreshing. Ah, good old Mountain Dew. Well, hey, we sold our hemp. We got a pretty good price for that. $300,000 for a load of hemp. That's a lot of rope. What do they do with hemp? They make rope out of it, don't they? On Bubba, that if you're talking about Maverick's map, that's one that was on FS17, and it was a special map made for a young man that wanted to learn how to make farm maps. And he was dying of cancer. And Maverick worked with him for about a year making this map. And the young man was doing a lot of the work himself. Maverick was just helping him. And before the map could be finished, the lad died. And so Maverick finished the map for him and put it up as a tribute. And I live streamed it quite a little bit when it came out. And it was a very good map. Everybody loved it. It's got a lot of production on it. You can't see his chat. It should be in the game. Don't you see it on your screen? Is it not showing up? I thought it was. Alan, say something. Let me look at my screen. There's quite a delay. There's an extra delay on this because of the me switching it over back and forth to Mixer. So, am I mistaken? Does it not show up on the screen that you're watching when Alan types something? Alan, did you go away? There he goes. Is it showing up? He said. Let me look. Watch my screen. Let me see. Man, how long's the delay? Okay, if it doesn't show up, then I got to figure out how to make that go onto the onto there. It should be showing up though. Did I go past my farm yet? No, not yet. It's a long delay. It's long enough just from YouTube, but the program that I use to stream it on both YouTube and Mixer adds another delay, and I'm not seeing it. If we see Bubba's pop up on the screen that says it's a long time, then it's not showing Alan's because Alan's right. Okay, it's not showing. Right. Alan, yours isn't showing. I got to figure out why, because it should be. All right, I'll try to fix that. That's not right. About 15 to 17. That's a long time. But I'm just going to park this barge, this large barge, the barge, at my farm because I like using it. It just takes a long time. I can, I feel like Gilligan when I use this. Or the skipper, I guess he was the captain of the boat, wasn't he? What did Gilligan do except for get in trouble? Alright, I'm just going to park this guy for now. And I like using it, though. Let me get back to the field. Oh, he's done. Goodness gracious. Stop him. Get rid of that. Put the pipe out. Put your pipe out and smoke the hemp. Alright, I've been negligent on the chat here. Alright, Stefan says it's been a year since he played that map. Has it been that long? I guess it has been. Are you talking about playing Farm Sim altogether? Colonel Mustard's in the house. No problem, Colonel. Tell you what, I've been playing this game since it came out, and I have to admit that this game here is the one that I get all my subscribers from, pretty much. It's very relaxing. I like this game for that purpose because I can watch YouTube and run my combine, and you know, I can watch Netflix. I can listen to music. I used to get home from work, and I'd start this game up and just relax, just leave the real world behind and do a little bit of farming. Works very well for that. That's what you're saying. Okay, so you lost interest in Farm Sim about a year ago. Well, you tell you what, FS19, in my opinion, isn't as good yet. It may be, it may become, but it's not as good as FS17. Only because there were a lot more modders, a lot more mods. You could do so much more. The production in that game was unbelievable, and it was all mods, all modders that made it happen. I've got to run and get my corn header. Russian Fishing 4. God, I haven't played a fishing game forever. There was a fishing game that I actually did some videos on. I can't remember what it was called. Big Bass or something, or maybe it was Cabela's. Yeah, I figured that out when I got to the field, Alan. Alan said, I'm gonna have to translate for Ginger. Ginger said it was the wrong header, and I realized it when I got to the field. But I was trying to read the chat. Ginger says Kloss comes out in about 8 days. Is that part of the DLC? I haven't got it yet. I'll get it when it comes out. I don't like to pre-order games. This one I don't have a problem with it. Pre-ordering the DLC because I know I'm going to buy it anyway. I always have. I've bought everything for this game, so there's no sense in stopping now. But a lot of these games that just come out and then they want you to buy a season pass to get all the DLCs, I don't generally do that. Who's to say the DLCs are going to be worth buying? Because sometimes they're not. Not only that, I've purchased a game that had season passes on it, and not only was the game not fun to play, they never came out with any DLCs. So I paid for a season pass for absolutely nothing. So I basically don't play for anything I'm not getting something for. So there's no problem with me buying a game when it comes out. If I pre-order it, what have I done for myself? Nothing. I still can't play it till it comes out. So why don't I just buy it the day it comes out and install it and play it? See ya, Bubba. Thank you. Thank you, Bubba. Appreciate it. Yep. Miss Nelson agrees. It's a relaxing game. Fishing Planet. Who makes that one? Well, that's what I've said, Andy. Even though I don't really care for a lot of the DLCs per se, I always buy them for that purpose because I want them to keep making games. So, but that doesn't mean I have any reason to pre-order it. I really don't. I'll just wait till it comes out, and Alan will tell me when it's out. It's 8 days from now, so by next just next a week from what, Tuesday? What is today? Today's Sunday. This combine is slow. I could speed it up. Let's speed it up. Where were we going? Field 15? There, much faster. Oh, God. All right, let's get this deer running here. I don't even know if it's ripe yet. I'll have to look. It's still growing. It's not ripe yet, but we're prepared now, so. Let's see how the... Okay, he's ready to go home. Let's go take these soybeans in. Okay, so it's a week from Tuesday. That's what I thought. You know, believe it or not, I'm a math major, but sometimes nowadays I have to think about math a little bit. Uh-oh. It looks like the wool's full up. No, I haven't, Andy. What's it like? Have you used it? Andy's asking if I used the third-person mod. I haven't. Let's get this guy out of the way. Oh, it turned into pay to play? Oh, great. They sucker you in on those things. They get you all hooked up on them. And then they pull out on you. It's kind of like Discord. I thought that about Discord. I kept saying that about Discord because I used to have Ventrilo. And then, gosh, what was the other one? These are programs that are web pages you can rent so that you can talk to your friends and stuff. I owned my own Ventrilo server. And it was cheap enough. And then Discord came out, and I said, how long are they going to be able to afford to give this away for free? I kept thinking there's going to come a time they're going to do something to make you pay for this. It's starting. You can now become a premium member or whatever it is and pay for it, but I didn't do it. I can't remember what they call it. They don't call it premium account or anything like that. It's got a special name for it. Like Nitro, I think it is. On Giants main game mods. I'll take a look at it and see what it's like. Somebody told me about a developer's mod, or it's a GUI, I guess. But I haven't checked it out either yet. All right, I gotta really go to town here on these stupid sugar beets. They're overwhelming me. I don't know why my throat's so dry today. Mixer does look pretty good. I pulled Mixer up on one of my other PCs. It does look good. It really does. No wonder Nitro moved over. That's not why. Nitro moved over because Microsoft paid him a whole ton of money. Alright, let's grab these sugar beets. And while that's filling, let me get the other truck and we can double team this guy. He's almost done. Get rid of these soybeans. I don't know why I thought that this silo didn't hold potatoes or sugar beets. Maybe it does. I might be wrong about that. But that's hard to believe. I've never really been wrong about anything. Somebody was giving me a hard time about Minecraft on my comments. I can't remember who it was. I just laughed. Nasty comments used to upset me, but not anymore. I don't care. It's, you know, it's of no consequence if somebody wants to be nasty with me. It's not, you know, sticks and stones, that kind of thing. I don't care anymore. It used to bother me. I'd be upset. Somebody would give me a bad comment and I wouldn't play the game for several days. because I was upset about it. I don't let those things bother me anymore. I just came to the realization with Twitter and Facebook. Facebook's not too bad because a lot of people use it for family reasons. But Twitter is just a cesspool. And so I got rid of that too. I never actually used it except for there's a lot of people that use Twitter and they want notifications of the YouTube when you put a new video up. So I had a Twitter page for that purpose so that I could notify people, you know, when a new video was up. But it's just a cesspool. And I started realizing how people are on the internet. People, and not everybody, I'm not talking about that, but there's sure a large population of people that are just, they're just nasty, mean people because they can get away with it. And when I started seeing that, and the fact that it doesn't really mean anything because these are people that you shouldn't be listening to in the first place, then I stopped worrying about it. All right, I got to figure out what I'm doing here. Let's see. Put my pipe out. Throw a little sugar beets in there. I haven't actually. Did I say nitro? No, Ginger. I did say nitro, but the nitro response, or when I said nitro, it was about Discord. Their premium service is called Nitro. Well, maybe I did say that about, but I was thinking about Nitro. But Ninja, yeah, that's who I meant to say. Okay, what the heck's happening here? Oh, this is a grain trailer. It doesn't take sugar beets. Never mind. That's why. Okay, hang on. Who's leaving? Somebody's leaving. Colonel Mustard. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching Minecraft. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And have a good evening. And thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that too. $7 p.m. See you later. Ghost wants to know if I've talked to Haas. I haven't in a long time. Yeah, I'm usually recording or editing or doing something, and I think about it, and then he's live streaming because he's always live streaming. So I should just pop into one of his live streams and holler at him. All right, I got to get this guy emptied because this is the only truck that's going to work with that. "20-month offspring." That's so funny. Well. I'm going to take these sugar beets in and see if they'll go in this silo. Because I thought that they didn't, but maybe I was wrong. By God, it does take it. Imagine that. I was wrong. But you know what? That's okay. I'll leave the other one for overflow. If I ever fill this silo, then I can use the other one for overflow. Well, well, well. What else is going on? Right. Ginger said that Ninja is a Fortnite player, which he was. He's done other things. He was on. I thought I mentioned that before, but I didn't watch him. I know who he is, and the only reason I know who he is he was the biggest live streamer on Twitch. He was the man, and he moved to Mixer. And the only comment I was making was that he didn't do it without Microsoft paying him a ton of money to do it, because he was the #1 Twitch channel. You don't just give that up for no reason, because he must have made a ton of money on Twitch. So Microsoft had to promote him some big time to get him to move over. I can guarantee you he didn't do it on his own. He may have thought about it, but they sweetened the pot enough. You know, even if his thought was that, look, I'm the big boy on the block, and everybody that follows me on Twitch will jump over to Mixer, that's not rational. Because, you know, just because somebody jumps to a different platform doesn't mean that everybody's going to go over there, sign up for an account on something they've never used before. I mean, he's bound to have lost some people from that. Now, he may gain them back, but yeah, he didn't do it for no pay. Guarantee. Because I know I wouldn't. But who am I? I'm nobody. Is that grown up yet? Wait for this corn to grow up. No, it's still growing. Well, let's see. I've got to get my seeder. Let's turn the engine off on him. Let's get this guy off the field. Yeah, but Bill says he's mostly playing 7 Days to Die. I don't blame him. I don't know anything about Fortnite. I've never watched it. I've never played it. I only just realized what it was, Fortnite, that it's a first-person shooter. That's probably why I don't play it. I don't do first-person shooters. Because it's not because I don't like them or I don't think they're good games. It's because I stink at them. I suck at them. And the problem is that if you're playing a game that you're so bad at that you almost can't play it at all, what's the fun? There's no fun there. And that's the way first-person shooters are for me. I'm so bad at eye-hand coordination that I can't play them because I'm dead all the time. I'm constantly getting killed. And that's no fun. To have a game that you're that bad at. You know, I played Halo a little bit with my family, and I would spawn into the world, walk out of a building, and be dead. Somebody'd kill me. And I'd respawn, walk out the building, get killed. I was constantly dead. It's almost like they knew exactly where I was, but I had no clue how to find them. And so I'm constantly dead, and I just get so upset that it wasn't fun at all. So I don't even attempt to play those kind of games. I had people tell me, you know, if you'd play these other games, and Fortnite wasn't out yet, but there are other games like it. And people would say, if you played those, you'd have 10 times the subscribers you got now. This was early when I was doing nothing but farming. And I said, yeah, but I don't like those games. And if I'm playing a game I don't like, you're going to know it. Because I'm not going to be very happy with it. All right, Bill. Take care of yourself. Heal up, buddy. I'm not too long here anyway. I'm gonna be out in about 20 minutes. Get my 2 hours in. I kind of have to stick to my 2-hour schedule for a couple of reasons. My throat gets dry. I start losing my voice. And I've got family here, and if I stay in here too long, they get upset, you know, that kind of thing. Phones ringing all the time. There's always something going on. I hate to take up my family's weekends, you know what I mean? So I kind of have to stick to a 2-hour thing. I can't do these all-nighters like some people do. I have done. I've actually live streamed for 6-7 hours at a time. You know what that's like. What happened to the Ark series? I got rid of my server and I lost my game. So I had to start over, which I did. But then I was busy with other games. I just got busy. And I didn't have that many people watching anyway. You still play it? Ark? Do you still play Ark? I started playing that Outlaws of the Old West, but Big Hoss started live streaming it 10 hours a day. And so it didn't do me any good to live stream it. I just didn't do it. It was fun though. Brian's in the house. Hey Brian, how you doing? How's your weekend, buddy? Brandon says FS15 is strange after playing 19. I'll bet it is. I've often thought about going back to 13. That'd really be strange, wouldn't it? Man, this John Deere really pulls this seeder, doesn't it? Yeah, I've been playing. I got into Red Dead Redemption. That took most of my time because it takes a lot of editing, and rendering. And the reason why is the editing wasn't bad because I don't edit my videos very much. Generally, if I edit my videos, it's for time reasons, like Minecraft. I'm editing a lot of the videos that I'm building things because it may take me 3-4 hours to build some factory that I'm doing. And I only do a 45-minute video. So a lot of times there's a lot of things that I'm doing when I'm building that are repetition. So if you see me do, you know, part of it, there's no sense of seeing me doing all of it. And so I will edit that for time purposes to try to get the video done in a 45-minute time period. That kind of editing. I don't edit things out like if I'm playing Red Dead Redemption and I die. To me, that's just funny. That's part of the game. I leave it in. But I did all of those in 4K, so the rendering took a long time for each video. Because you're talking about a 45-minute video that's 36 to 38 gigabyte video. And I have to edit it and render it and compress it down to about 4 or 5 gig. And that takes a long time. So I spent a lot of time in Red Dead Redemption, and then now I'm doing The Witcher, and it's the same thing. I'm doing it in 4K. Dr. Smith, or Dar's in the house. Doctor. I called Dar Doctor. It's Doctor Who's in the house. Yeah, 13 was good. You're doing crappy. That's unfortunate. You can't be doing, Brian, you can't be doing as bad as Bill. Bill just left. Somebody T-boned him on his motorcycle. And he's got broken bones and sprained everything. He's in a wheelchair. Yeah, please tell me you're not that bad of shape. Your computer took a dump. Oh, okay. I can understand. Yeah, that's probably worse than what happened to Bill then. Everything's doing great, Dar. Good to see you. Lynn, Arctic Lynn was in a live stream here last week. That was interesting. I haven't seen her for a while. Country Girl. I don't know if you guys remember Country Girl. She was on a lot of Big Hoss's stuff. And she changed her name to Country Woman. And now she changed it again. And just the next day, she changed it again to Country Lady now. So that's pretty funny. She's usually in. I haven't seen her today, though. All right, start to sing up again. These fields are easy to do with this great big cedar. This is the widest cedar that I've got. Yeah, I know, Haas. I don't know if you listen, but every once in a while, I don't call him. I don't even know what his name is now. It's Country something. I just call him the YouTuber formerly known as Big Haas. Yeah, I'm going to have to double this up a little bit and get that thing on the side there. So, what's with your computer, Brian? Let's see. Alan asked when I stream next. Today's Sunday. I might stream tomorrow because I don't usually put anything up besides. I usually don't put a farming up on Monday because Monday was my farming day off. But I've been using Monday to play an extra episode of The Witcher, so I can get through The Witcher without taking a whole year to do it. So I might live stream on Monday, but then again on Wednesday. So yeah, either Monday or Wednesday for sure. All right, you know what? Do I have any seeds in that seed maker? As I snake through these trees. Let's see if I have any seeds ready to go. I don't know if I'm on the trigger. Am I? I don't have any seeds, I don't think. Oh, I know why. I don't have any herbicide in here. I need herbicide in here. Shoot, that's why. I wonder if that little... Dang it, I need an extra tractor. The only tanker I've got is this one right here, and I don't know if it does Aquatrans. Does that thing do herbicide? Isn't that one usually in miscellaneous? No, it's not. No, it's not. Where is that little booger at? Oh, you're having a heat problem. You must have a fan out or something, huh? You put new thermal paste on and everything. Wow, that's unusual. That should have fixed any problem you had as long as all the fans are running. All right, I don't know where that little tanker is. Planters, mowers, slurry tanks. That's not a slurry tank. Not a slurry tank. Subsoilers, headers, potatoes, fertilizer, weeders. For some reason, I thought that thing was always in. Is it in animals? There it is. And it only takes water. All right, yeah, that's not going to work for me. Okay. I'm going to have to come up with another solution then for that. Okay, this one takes herbicide right there, that coat. 72,000, that's not bad. Let me get that. I'm going to get that, but that green color's got to go. That's really kind of, unless it's John Deere green. Let's do a John Deere green one. That's bright. Design white, wheel setup standard, wide tires. Standard's fine, I guess. Gotta have something to pull it with, though. Let's get a Mack. I haven't gotten a Mack yet. Oh, shoot. Hang on. Let's get into trucks here. I like this Mack. It works pretty good. Standard, trailer hitch, standard. I want the trailer hitch. Whether I'm going to use it or not is another situation, but wheel brand, Lizard or Nokian. I'm going with the Nokian. I don't care if it's got a logo on it. Red? Why not? Okay. That'll work. Shotgun bait. All the fans are running and at max speed. Well, what else could it be? Thanks, Brandon. Brandon's out. I'm almost there. I've only got a few more minutes. Brian, one thing that I could suggest maybe. Have you tested the power supply, and maybe maybe the power supply is getting old and you're not getting enough power. You might look at that, because I don't know what else it could be if you've changed everything else. Now look, the John Deere green didn't look as bad out here in the light of day than it did in the store. The store, it almost looked like a lime green. I should have made the truck John Deere green too. Shotgun bait, huh? I could use it as a doorstop. I had a similar problem happen. You guys remember Frankenstein? That computer that I built out of spare parts, and I named it Franken PC. It stopped working on me. It didn't stop working, but it started shutting off. It would run for 5 or 10 minutes and then turn itself off. And there's a heat issue, and I didn't yet really need it for anything. It's still a pretty decent computer for like a kid if they're just playing, Roblox or Minecraft or, games like that. And so I just took it, set it out in the garage. It's been sitting in the garage for about a year. Well, not that long. Close to it, though. I need to dig that out because the kids need a computer. gave them one of my old Alien computers, and it's pooping out on them. I should go out and dig it out and find out what the problem was. I think it might just need some new fans or something, because I put old equipment in it, so. Yeah, something's not right there. Alright, I'm going to put some herbicide in this thing. Gimme, gimme. Fans are all running. God, what else could it be? When you first said that, I was thinking, well, you know, maybe every once in a while you need to change the thermal paste, because it gets hard and, you know, hot and hard. But you did that. Worst problem I ever had was I had a water-cooled system, and a water thing, it broke and poured water all out in my computer. That was a bad situation. The water systems I use nowadays are the sealed ones. I got one from Corsair, and it works really well. And it's a sealed unit, though. It's not one of those great big water cool systems. I had one of those, as I said, and it started leaking on me. They are temperamental. I have a friend of mine he lives overseas, and he runs this huge computer system. It's a RAID system, and his PCs on it, he actually cools them with a car radiator. He set up an automobile radiator and hooked his computers into it. That's how he cools his computers, because they're all a bunch of servers. Isn't that funny? Tickled me. All I could think of was seeing this great big diesel engine in there running a running a motor that runs a radiator. It just made me laugh. I thought it was funny. All right, this ought to make some seeds for me. Uh-oh, it's used for your work too? Oh, that's not good. I'll tell you what I do. I put a little bit of money away every month out of, I drink a lot of soda. In Oregon, every time you buy a pop, you have to pay a 10-cent deposit on the can or bottle. So when the pop can bag gets full, I run it down to the store and get my money back. And I'll take that money, and it could be substantial at 10 cents a pop. I take that money and put it in a savings account. And believe it or not, over a year's time, there's some $1,000 in there. That's not all that goes in that. I put my YouTube money in there too. But over a year's time or so, I could get well, let's see. In about a year and a half, I got enough to buy a new computer. I don't buy computers; I build my own. But and I do that because I never know if one of these PCs that I'm using for my little hobby here is going to go tits up. So, pardon my French. So I put a little bit of money away. So if something happens emergency-wise, and I thought something did happen the other day. I had a problem. My computer, my main computer, just was not on. I even looked. It's got glass side. It's a Corsair. I built it about a year ago or so, and it's got a glass case. And I looked inside. there was no lights whatsoever. And there generally is a light in there that comes on even if you haven't turned the computer on. And I looked in there and there was nothing. And I thought, oh my God, I told my wife the power had went out. And I thought, oh geez, the circuit breaker didn't work, or, you know, the surge protector. Because I said my computer went belly up. And she said, oh God. She says, have you got enough in your account to buy a new one? I said, yeah. I got enough to put a really decent one, probably better than I'm using. And but I said I want to, but you know. So anyway, I got to looking around, and I found the plug was halfway out of the socket. So I just pulled the plug, plugged it back in. It started right up. Thank God for small favors, right? I know how you feel, Brian. I really do. Hey, John, how you doing? John comes in just about time I'm quitting. I'm so sorry. I've said that before. I hate the feeling I have when that happens. I get upset when I've been live streaming for a while. Somebody just comes on right when I'm leaving, and I just feel so bad. I really do. It's just, you know, you wouldn't believe it. I just kind of mope around for 5 or 10 minutes. But it is time for me to go, so I'm gonna call it. I'm glad to see you, John, but I'm sorry. But yeah, it's my 2 hours are up. I'm gonna live stream again. Maybe tomorrow. It depends on real life stuff, but most certainly I'll be back on Wednesday. So because I don't have a farm video go up on Wednesday, so I'll do a farm stream to make up for it. I want to thank everybody for showing up. I appreciate it. I really do. It's good to see you all. Some of you that I haven't seen for a while. Dar was on, and Stefan was on, and all you guys that have come on that I haven't seen for a while. I appreciate it a lot. John, it's good to see you. Brian, you as well. Hope you get your computer figured out. Check the power supply. The power supply runs everything, and they do get bad. So you might want to check that. Anyway, I got to go. So thanks, everybody. I'll check you next time. In the meantime, happy farming. Good night.